Okay, here's another traveler's notebook, which I am gifting to someone who has been a big help to me. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm using my nice Somerset magazines to make journals that I won't be selling, but I'm going to be surprising some of my friends and some of my customers who have been very supportive of me. So this one is going out to Hong Kong. I'm not going to list this until I know she gets it, or I'm not going to upload the video till I know she has it, because I want it to be a surprise. But this is going to Hong Kong to one of my customers who's been a good customer, a repeat customer. So this is from Somerset Life. I love this. It's spools of muslin that have been dyed and stamped, and I want to do that. I love it. And then they use it in craft projects, but I thought it was wonderful. And up here it says celebrate the ordinary everyday moments. And then right on the magazine cover it says a gift for an artistic friend. I covered up some writing with a tag here and with a illustration from the magazine there. This book belongs to, and there's a picture of the spools that are unwound. An inventory tag, and I just love this picture from the magazine. I'm going to stitch it to some coffee dyed paper so she can write on it, but isn't that adorable? I'll leave it out so I remember to do that. And here's a piece of paper, and this is stamped on fabric, I believe, but it was an illustration from the magazine. I just cut it out and glued it on. I used a ticket as a tab. Here's a sheet of that paper I just showed you. And this book also has some of the fashion book illustrations, fabric collages. But instead of using scrapbook paper, I used magazine paper. I used pieces of the magazine just to decorate pages. Some fabric stitched on here. Used a couple pieces, a couple small pictures here as a pocket, and then this is from the magazine. It's stitched to just white copy paper, printer paper. I have to glue that on a little better. It's coming off, but that's a little journaling spot that I stamped. Here's an illustration that I just put in as a flip and backed it with this. Looks like white wood grain, but it can be written on. There's some stenciling. More stenciling. I love this picture. Muffin tins with little crafting supplies. Penmanship paper. This one is a number 2 shaped paper clip holding on this little tag that I stitched to part of a guest check. And this blue paper was a pharmacy log, which is no longer useful. Some stamps here. Piece of fabric and some of that bright colored trim that I have. I think I may have gotten that at Walmart. It was either Walmart or Hobby Lobby, but I think it was Walmart. I like this illustration. That jar of flowers is attached to an old bicycle, a vintage bicycle. It's a guest check and another illustration that's just stapled on. Here's the center with these really neat wooden spools that were, looks like, stamped on. I don't know how you stamp on something round like that, but looks like that's what it was. This one has, this is stitched on as a pocket with a couple of little tags, and then I just stitched down just that far so that the tags wouldn't slide down. Some mushrooms stamped on there. Some more fabric. I like to sew little tiny pieces of fabric or lace on as a collage for some of the flips. There's a little pocket here. I didn't put anything in it. There's a piece, illustration that's paper clipped on. I love it. It's like a suitcase with a blue flower, and the leaves were extended off it, so I just cut around them. So that part's glued and the rest is stitched. This is a time card that I folded up and stitched, formed a pocket, and I like this picture from the magazine also. Well, I like them all. This was a really good Somerset Life magazine. It had a lot of good stuff in it. I used a little piece of lace as a pull tab there. So I hope you like that, and I hope my friend in Hong Kong likes it. And I'll be back. Well, no, this isn't going to be listed or shown on YouTube for a while. So by the time you see this, I will have already uploaded the video that I'm about to do. Was that confusing? Probably. It is almost 10 o'clock at night, and I've had a long week. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting my shop. I'll be back.